right, welcome back. Welcome back to Lori Stories. I'm Lori Pinson. Thank you so much for being here with us. My guest today is Chantel Riznicki of the Karens, a dog rescue group. We've got some people online here. Chantel and Marvin Williams says, thank you so much. He's really looking forward to hearing your insights and wants to thank you for the amazing work that you do on the Karens. I bet you never get tired of hearing something like that.
Thank you.
Maria Ruiz Grover says, such heartfelt work. We thank you for your efforts and bless you. Mark Ian Bernstein also is saying, thank you so much. There's a Jennifer Drake that wrote, I cannot read exactly what you said because we have to keep it clean, but I understand one of the things that we were talking about, Chantel, and one thing that Jennifer is very frustrated about, why don't we call out the prosecutors and the people that have these dogs chained up? What can we do? You mentioned that there is a 4-dog limit. Well, tell me what does that mean, and is that a law that's even enforced?
It recently was changed. I want to say last year, maybe recently this year. It went from 4 to it went from 4 dogs to 2 dogs now. Okay. And the problem is everybody's got more than 2 dogs. Everybody's got.
So what does that mean when it went from 4 dogs to 2 dogs? You can't own more than 2 dogs. Is that what it means?
Correct.
But people own more than 4, so I see what you're saying. So no one's enforcing this, is what you're saying.
Correct, and that's the problem. We can call for help if you maybe it would be easier to take care of 2 dogs compared to 4 dogs, but it's never enforced. We've had multiple calls into authority for help on, and
nothing.
It's just not enforced.
I know when I went out with you, there was some law that said, well, if you sit and watch for 3 hours and the dog is still chained up, then we might be able to come in and do something. First of all, who's going to sit there for 3 hours unless your neighbor watching the dog chained up from across the street? Correct. Meanwhile, the dog is chained up and thirsty or crying or whatever for 3 hours. And then even after that, we've had reports that no one comes out even after the call is made. I mean, is that the type of thing that you're running into as well?
It is, yeah. And when neighbors call because they're worried about, they don't necessarily want to testify in the case to get get something to happen, because then they get scared of living in that home, I
understand. Yeah, because we rolled up on some folks that,
Correct.
could make you feel a little bit on the nervous
Correct.
side.
And we go through that on
Absolutely,
the regular.
but that's what you do all the time. Do you ever feel fear going into these neighborhoods and saying, hey, you're not taking care of your dog? And usually those dogs are pretty big dogs. I mean, how does that, how are you able to do that?
You got to hope for the best. We've ran into a couple sticky situations a couple times, but most of the time we show up, no judgment. We're here to help. What do you need? Do you need a dog house? Do you need dog food? Do you need your dog spayed? We just want to help you. Do you want to get rid of your dog? Let us help you.
And the good thing is that a lot of, with all the little houses and everything, they're donated, right?
Yes.
Are they donated?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, everything is donated through our Amazon wish list or just on Facebook.
Yes. So one thing I want to make sure that we share with our viewers, I'm going to give a disclaimer because this video is kind of hard to look at. These are pictures, Chantel, that you sent in that I don't know if people sent them to you or this is something that was just on the blog. Tell me what we're looking at.
This is a dog that we just got a picture of just this coming week, just a couple days ago. So we will be visiting that house tomorrow.
And those chains that are on there.
Those
what about
chains
this
we just
pup?
removed.
Look at his eyes.
That puppy was attacked in its own yard. I showed up just to do my routine visit, and
Is that what happened to his ear then?
Yep. Yep. The dogs got intertwined in the backyard at a house where there was 7 dogs.
Now, are those ticks or what are those?
No, that's just wounds. That's all. That was from a dog. That was from a dog fight.
Now this, what number would you give this dog? You can see his ribs. Is that a 1.5
no,
or a
that's
2?
probably about a 2, 2.5.
And you give these big barrels here for them. And this, look at this is what they had to drink.
Correct. We removed that dog.
Thank goodness. His poor little eyes. He just looks so sad.
Yes.
So you were able to remove him. And is this on his
ear? This is the dog that we will get tomorrow.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah,
now what's going on with his ear?
That's fly strike that just healed. It was once an open wound. After it, heals, we put cream on it, and then it becomes a scab.
Awfully big dog to be in such a little cage.
Yeah.
And then you told me this dog is like in the top of a
that
house.
was at the same house where the brown dog was attacked.
Oh my God. And
Here's a little idea of what that's fly strike. That is, they
and they
literally,
live on his ear,
yeah,
literally. Oh,
that's
so
opened.
horrible. Open wounds.
Yep, and that's how we show up. This was a new dog that we met, and we provided a dog house for it. But
Because he had nothing but
yep,
this little
just the
lean-to.
yep,
This is just
plywood.
amazing to me. And then this little dog, he's got like sores or something.
That's fly strike, just from being on outside. Again, fly strike starting.
So when you say that, the flies get on their ears and do
they-
eggs, or
They camp out.
Look at
That's
this.
just open wounds when you show up. If they're outside and it's hot like this, you know, people don't pick up dog poop, you know.
what about these two little guys?
These dogs were left at one of their friend's house.
Just left in the.
Yep, and they didn't come back. They were keeping the female in the crate because she
Oh my
wasn't
gosh.
spayed.
And they just left them like that?
Yep. Luckily, they did come and get them after 5 or 6 days. This dog we met got his chain removed and got a new dog house. This person just called for help. That was the chain removed from his neck.
Wow. I'm just speechless.
Yeah.
You know, this is just. And what about this little guy?
That was the puppy that was living in an abandoned house. Somebody called for help. So it was terrified, as you see. That went to one of our rescue partners.
So this is just.
It's an ongoing problem in Detroit. It's never ending. You make 2 steps forward and then you go 3 back.
But I applaud you. I mean,
Thank
just.
We're happy we can help.
It just seems like a lot and very overwhelming, but just think of the lives that you save, you know, those dogs. What do you say to those owners? Are the owners home when you come up and you see the fly strike on the ears and you're trying to treat them with
sometimes 90% of the houses that we deal with on a regular basis, they don't come outside. We show up, we put dog food on the porch, we go in the backyard, they get a fresh bucket of water, they get a fresh meal, they get a new toy or bone for the week. We clean out the poop, put straw, and go to the next house.
And then do you ever come back to that house to check on that dog?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And if you do, are they still living in decent circumstances because of what you provided? Or I know that you mentioned before, you know, the big pails that we saw, water, whatever.
Yeah.
You fill those pails up and they last for.
Sometimes they won't be touched for a week, depending on the situation of the houses. And again, we assess the dogs. There are houses that we will go to once every week. There are houses that we then move to gradually 2 weeks. Most of our routine people that are in our program have grasped the help that we're giving. We go once a month, and they have, you know, everything is pretty good.
Do you have a certain sense of when you're out there and you see a dog in distress like that, that dog will be okay once you've, you know, done what you could do for them? Or do you feel like, you know what,
you just never know. You can think the positive and you can say, okay, I'm gonna not go to this house for 2 weeks, and I can show up to that house 2 weeks later and you've went backwards. But then again, we have some amazing people that do. Now that they're getting the supplies, sometimes their dogs end up inside. You know, you go in there and you're using the crate that was given to you, you know? So.
Man, I applaud you. You mentioned spay and neuter. I mean, would that help to take care of it? But what we're mainly seeing are dogs that are older dogs or maybe giant puppies that are chained up or neglected.
Yeah.
But spay and neuter would help though, right?
It would, yes. The thing is puppies grow up. By the time they're 6 months, then they're in a backyard. It's spay and neuter we need it to be mandatory. We need it in Detroit. Detroit is booming with puppies right now and pregnant dogs running the streets.
And the other thing that they're booming with is kittens. I know
Yes.
you are a dog rescue, but when we were out with you in the wintertime, cats were running from all over for just the little food that you were putting on the street. Do people call you about cats, or what happens when you come up on them? I mean, I know you still are generous and are going to feed them anyway. But.
Yeah, when we see them on the streets, we do feed them. If we see a cat, you know, obviously injured or in distress, then we take care of that situation as it comes. But you know, when we have cat, we do get some cat food. Sometimes we have it, sometimes we don't. But if we get it, then we get a lot of calls for cat food, so we pass it out as we give it.
So when you say when you get it, are these people donating things to you? Do you have, I know when we went out with you before, there was a particular store that was helping you with the bales of hay and was donating. Is
Yep.
that how you guys usually are able to do the things that you
Sometimes
do?
we get donated, and we also, there's a distribution center, so we can go and purchase, where we purchase pallets of dog food. When there's cat food, then we buy it. Like we just bought cat food because we haven't had any in a while, and we just purchase it.
What is it that you would like to say to viewers? Let's break it down in two different ways. What is it that you would like to say to someone who's watching and their dog is chained up outside and we're about to go into 100-degree weather? What would you say to them?
Bring your dogs inside, but if you need assistance, please reach out to us. We are here to help, no judgment. We just want to help you and your dog.
Okay, so breaking it down, what would you say to someone who is usually pretty good with their dog and they're taking care of them, but we are going into a prolonged heat time? What would you say to them?
Bring your dogs inside.
Same thing.
Make sure they have access to shade. Shade is huge. Don't take your dogs for a walk. Nobody wants to be walking in 93 degrees. Fresh, cold water. Fresh, cold water. Fresh, cold water.
Absolutely. I know in the wintertime you were providing little doggy coats or
Yep.
whatever. So now, I mean, I know that you're taking those giant chains off of them. You're putting the tie outs. That's what you call it.
Yep.
The tie outs on them that are a lot lighter, and you're providing the cream to help them heal.
Yep.
What else? Tell me what you need. How can people help?
Anything on our wish list. Our wish list is.
So how do they access the wish list?
It's on our Facebook. I can send you the link as well. It's just a little link. It logs on. It's got all of our top needs, top uses, everything that basically we give to the dogs.
And how do people get in touch with you? I'm asking you this because after the original story ran, people were like, well, I've been trying to get in touch with them and blah, blah, but it's only you and Melanie.
Yeah,
and when you say you have 2 lines
Yeah.
and that's it. And so it's sad that there's just such an abundance of neglected animals out there. But if someone wants to reach you, is it best through social media? Is it best through phone? Tell me what is the best way?
You can message us on Facebook, or you can email us on our email, or we have 2 phone numbers. Any of the above, we answer all of our calls.
And the other thing that you said was that it's helpful when you get a picture sent
Yes.
to you as well. Tell me why you said
It
that.
helps us prioritize calls. So if you are calling about a neighbor, about a dog you saw, snap a quick picture if you're just driving by. It gives us a better idea of how we can approach the situation.
And of course, you want to provide the address that,
Yes.
that you
We
can
need
get
the
out
exact
to.
address.
So we're winding up in our minutes here, but looking forward to going out with you tomorrow and telling another one of your amazing rescue stories. What do you think that we're going to encounter that's different? Obviously, the weather is different. We had extreme cold. Now we're going into extreme heat.
Yeah.
What are you anticipating the day will be like?
Hot. It's going to be sweaty. You're going to see a lot of flies, a lot of just hot dogs. When they can't get away from 93 degrees for no breaks, they are hot.
What has surprised you the most over the things that you've seen out there? Doesn't matter what the season is. What is it that surprises you?
It seems to never get better. No matter how much work you put in, it just doesn't seem to get ahead.
So saying that, then how do you keep going? How do you and Melanie keep doing it then? I mean, if you feel like it doesn't, because like you said, there's puppies everywhere, there's kittens everywhere, it's a continuous thing. What are you telling yourself? How are you able to continue to do this?
Because one day we're going to make a change. One day there will be a change. I don't know when it's going to be, but there will be one day.
All right. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
joining us. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
No,
to
please
the-
feel free to reach out if you need assistance.
And are you at is it the Karens.org? Is that your
www.karens.com.
.com?
Yes.
Okay, the Karens.com. Of course, I'll put a link after this airs, and look for our story with the Karens out in the 100 plus heat index. But you know what? We're going to go out and we're going to help somebody, and I'm looking forward to that. And may God continue to bless you and Melanie on all the work that you guys are doing.
Thank you very much.
so much for coming in. And you guys, have a positive day.